Okay, so welcome everybody. This is Bear All, and I, together with Carol Gockel, are the hosts of Bear All. In Bear All, we just ask our guests all kinds of questions to get to what's real and what's raw about them, so that we get to the essence of who they are. And in this season, we are interviewing the presenters of Sugar and Spice, and you can check out Sugar and Spice at www.sugarandspice.asia. It's a virtual sexuality festival that will be happening November 17 to the 24th.
Hey, thank you, Martha. Hello, everybody. I'm Carol here. I'm so pleased to be the one presenting our next Sugar and Spice presenter and the guest of our Bear All show. And she's none other than beautiful Fiona Tan. Fiona, hi, welcome.
Hi, Carol. Hi, Martha. Thanks for having me.
Hi, Fiona. Would you share with the audience, what do you do?
I'm a beauty queen, and I help people to feel more confident about themselves because that's what I represent. So sometimes I do makeovers, and I help people out with certain wellness tips and sharings if they actually need help in that area as well. So mostly wellness and beauty. So skincare, makeup, beauty tips, and grooming tips that they need as well. Yeah. And as I go along, I actually like to instill a lot of positive vibes so that they can actually feel really much better about themselves.
So why do you do what you do?
Well, I believe that a lot of women out there, they're alone and they're not feeling like really that great about themselves. But sometimes we all just need a reminder, right? Like whether it's from our friends, whether it's from someone professional. I hope that, just my personal story and just being there around them can also help inspire them and make them feel that they're never alone and they can always feel better about themselves. Yeah.
Awesome. And thank you for sharing what you do. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
3 words. Okay. Confident, fun, sassy.
Thank you. What's your favorite color?
Lime green.
What's your favorite food?
Chicken rice or mee pok.
Is that your guilty pleasure?
Yes, very much. I'm my kryptonite is noodles. Like I cannot seem to resist pasta noodles. Yeah, that is like my weakness.
I see. So what's your guilty pleasure?
I would say other than what I mentioned just now, it would be pasta as well. Yeah.
What's your favorite sex position?
Wow, doggy style.
Ooh, kinky. Okay. So what is that one thing that you must have in your bedroom?
Oh. Are we talking about sexual? If yes, vibrator for sure.
So what kind of vibrator would you recommend?
So I noticed there's been like a trend right now, like it's changed from like batteries to like chargeable with the USB. I think those are really quite convenient as well because they last longer in terms of the batteries. I think just a small one like a lipstick size one is really good to put out of sight because sometimes you have guests over and things like that, right? But I used to have a bigger one, a rabbit, and I kind of regretted it quite fast after because I found it quite hard to actually put it out of sight. If someone were to walk in my bedroom and it's like very obvious. Yeah. So I often have friends who come over to my place and things like that. So I like showing them around my house and things like that. So that was something that I think smaller one does help a lot.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that because I used to have a big pink ribbon rabbit, and then yeah, I just find it that it doesn't fit anywhere until one of my kids took it out of the closet. So there you go.
Yeah, and I was overseas, and there was one time I didn't know that someone invited someone to stay over, and they didn't have enough space, so they used my bedroom, which I'm fine with that. But I wasn't expecting yes, so I don't know if they found anything special or any treasure in my room.
So, are you a leather or a lace kind of girl?
Wow, I love both. It's so hard. I would say lingerie would be lace, and then if corsets and things like that, and boots would be leather.
What do you do for fun?
I like singing. I like cooking as well. So just cooking for family and friends and knowing that they enjoy my food, that makes me very happy.
Okay, I'm curious, Fiona, if you haven't chosen your current profession, what would you be?
Wow. Probably still in sales and marketing because I graduated in marketing. Yes, not most people do the same thing as what they have studied, but I wanted to pursue like marketing because I think marketing is very broad and it's something more fun, but something still to do with business. I grew up in a family that both my parents were in business, so I was very interested and wanting to know. But my true dream was to be a fashion designer. Yeah. But I think this nowadays, I was saying I have kind of fulfilled that dream already when I was like in my early 20s. So I did design certain clothing. I got it supplied and made and produced, and then I sold some of it, some of the even like evening gowns and things like that I've done. So I would say I managed to do it without going to fashion school. I may not be like the best like designer, but at least I feel like um, proud of something that I produced. Yeah, and that also made people feel beautiful and happy. So every time it's kind of surround coming back to making someone feel good and beautiful. So that's something that I feel very drawn to, like any career that has something to help people with. Yeah.
So tell us more about your title, Beauty Queen. So what's that about?
So my title is actually Miss Top of the World Plus Size 2016. So in 2016, I represented Singapore to in Latvia. It's an international plus size beauty pageant. And I was being asked if I want to audition, and I thought that this would be a very good platform to just share my story, share more positive vibes, make people feel like, or more women feel like there's so much confidence that they can have and that they probably have not discovered more, not just their outer beauty, but also the inner beauty as well. Because I think everyone is put in this world for a different reason and for a certain purpose. So we just need to find what's your strength and what makes you feel good about yourself. And there's so much more to life than we keep thinking about. I mean, sometimes I have times where I was like stuck, and in certain points where I was being told you have to be this way, you have to be slim. And I think like we're all different sizes. If not, wouldn't it be so boring if everybody was just slim and skinny?
Yeah, and I totally love what you just shared there, Fiona. This is 100% resonating with what I do, and I high five to you, girl. Hey, so would you share with us what would you be presenting at the Sugar and Spice Festival?
So during this Sugar and Spice Festival, I'll be on a panelist. So I'll be sharing a lot more about what are the disabilities that I have. Yes, I look normal, right? But then I also have something that most people don't know, which is PCOS, Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. And it has definitely affected my journey to confidence because it is actually a hormonal issue. And a lot of times, this PCOS also does kind of, with the hormonal imbalance, it actually makes you hard to control when it comes to dietary means and eating as well. So that also can be an emotional vicious cycle for me that I had to get out of. And it's not people might think that, oh, you just have weak willpower or like, what is that? That's just hormonal, right? Like maybe people cannot understand the seriousness of how hormonal things can affect your mood, your ability to think clearly and things like that as well. Yeah. So that's something that is just tip of the iceberg. So you guys have to come to this festival so that you can hear more of our stories, not just me, but some of the other panelists as well, what they've been through, what they go through, so that we can also be more aware and conscious and understand if maybe some of us have similar symptoms or maybe we have people around us that actually do need certain help and understanding from us as well.
So one last time, why should people attend Sugar and Spice?
Well, basically it's because it's awesome. No, I'm just thinking that in Asia, it's so rare that we have such a great event like that, right? Something that bears us all, something that shows us the insides and the outsides, not just on the outside looking good, but also something that shows us the hidden things behind the door of our bedrooms, and also something that has brought a lot of people together to share what they truly have gone through or what they truly can experience as well. So I think you guys shouldn't miss it, because Martha and Carol, they have gotten a lot of people and great speakers here, and I wouldn't miss it as well. So you gotta come, okay?
Thank you so much, Fiona, for this amazing shout out for Sugar and Spice. And for the audience, you are watching this. See, Sugar and Spice Festival is going to be happening on the 17th to the 24th of November, and it is a virtual sexuality festival created by Asians for Asians. So do log on to www.sugarandspice.asia to apply for your ticket right away. And
Yes,
with that, Martha, any more things to share?
Yes, thank you very much, Fiona, for being here, and thank you, Carol. Really appreciate your time, and everybody who is presenting at the festival. It's going to be really, really amazing.
Yay!
Thank you.